Welcome back, everybody. Today is June 19th, and we are at Epcot today. So today I'm on the hunt for a cool shirt to wear because I need to update my Disney wardrobe, and I don't have any cool shirts from Epcot, so let's see what we can find today. Oh, looks like we got Phineas and Ferb out meeting guests today. And we have quite the line for Spaceship Earth. How about that? First stop of the day will be in Gateway Gifts, and we got some cool Epcot lounge flies with Figment on the front. Love that. Let's go check out the shirts over here. Looks like we got some cool, different colored, authentic, original shirts. That old logo. And check out this Spirit jersey. I like this. I like the design on the bottom, and it goes around to the back. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, we got Epcot on the back. And that is... must be free. No price. To look around for more. Cool little Spaceship Earth statue. And right next to the Spaceship Earth statue is Walt himself for $95. And if you don't spend $95, they do have a little ornament of Walt. Let's see how much it is. Ooh, a lot cheaper, only $27. That would be cool to have sitting on your desk, not just on a Christmas tree. So we got a little bit of a retro polo with Figment on the front. I don't know, I kind of like it. Here's a better look at Figment. $50, not bad. So I know I said I was on the hunt for a t-shirt, but I might have to come back by and grab that that Walt Disney ornament because I would love to have that sitting on my desk. Looks pretty cool. Well, let's keep on trucking and see what we can find. I'm a pretty neutral guy when it comes to t-shirts, like your grays, your whites, your blacks, your tans. So it might be a little bit harder than I thought. I'm also very basic when it comes to t-shirts. I don't like a lot of the stuff or the design on the front. I'm very little design right here on the left side, big design on the back if you do have a big design. So like I said, at a theme park, that might be easier said than done. The Starbucks does smell pretty good, but I'm not waiting in that line today. I already had my Arctic Vibes Celsius, so I'm ready. Okay, so our next stop is the Creations shop, but let's take a second to look at what this Passholder sign says right here. Passholder distribution. All pass holders must be present to pick up. Each pass holder should have their annual pass and photo ID. Okay, so I'm assuming this is for the monthly magnet that they give out. I guess we'll find out. See, this is a good example right here. I love the big design that showcases all the parks and attractions within each park, but it's on the front. Let's see how much it is. I'll have to find the price here in a second, but to me, I wish this was on the back with a little design right here. But you do have this on the back that lists every name that's showcased on the front. Still not seeing much, just kind of your basic Mickey stuff. But I am hopeful. Alright, found another pass holder kiosk or stand or whatever. This one might be the move. An annual pass holder shirt with Figment on the back that says Epcot. Only $30. I might have to do that. That's pretty good. And here's a better view of the back. Oh yeah, I might be getting this one. Okay, so they do have fitting rooms in here, and this fitting room is massive. Like, look at this. But what do we think about this shirt? Here, I'll move my hand out the way. There's where it says Epcot on the left-hand side. Let's see how I'm gonna get the back in it. If I do like this right here, and there's the back with Figment. And it also has a matching pin out there. I think this might be the one. And here is the matching pin, and it does move back and forth. It's the best you can get right now. But I might grab the pin too. All right, so I ended up grabbing the Figment Passholder shirt and pin, as well as the Maleficent magnet. And you know what? In light of buying Figment, let's go check out Journey to Imagination. So we're gonna pass by Goofy Core. Well, the sign just changed, but it did say Goofy Core. Looks like we got in celebration of Encanto. And there's your times. But we're gonna keep on walking. I'll come back through and walk through all this here in a second, but I think I wanna go see Figment first. Here's another look at all the, I guess you can say the newer construction at Epcot. It's been pretty diverse feedback on social media in regards to what they did with the new Epcot vibes. Like I mentioned earlier, it is pretty hot here today and not too much shade, which means you might get a little slight tan, maybe a little bit of a burn, but hey, it'll eventually fade into tan, right? And here's another entrance to Communicore Hall where we're having a goof-tastic summer. You know what, let's walk through it.
Inside Communicore Hall.
And there you go.
Hey, that's right.
Thank you, Goofy. Yeah, on second thought, I'll pass going on in there. They're having a little dance party right now with a bunch of kids, all in the middle, so I didn't want to go in there and film that. Let them have some fun. No need to film all that. But around the corner from Communicore Hall is Figment himself. Look, it's my favorite popcorn bucket they ever made. Can't believe they actually made it into a building. Oof, looks like the line is coming out the door. We might have to go check on the wait time, because if it's busy, I don't know, we might have to go get a snack or a drink. Oh, there's Figment. So the wait does say 25 minutes, but I think we're going to give it a few more minutes to update because the line is really coming out of the door now, so we might just walk on past it and come back by and hit it later. Being a local and a pass holder, I typically don't wait over 20 minutes for Figment. Sorry, Figment, but usually it's a walk-on every time I hit it. You know what, change of plans. Let's go check out the test track construction because that opens next month, July 22nd. And we're gonna go on the back side of Communicore Hall and the Goofy Core and Encanto celebration. And we're gonna sneak over here. Give you another view of Spaceship Earth right here. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, so those of you who don't know, Test Track is actually undergoing its 3.0 refurbishment, construction. It's still going to be the same ride, but it's the third version of it. And I believe General Motors is going to be the sponsor of it this time. But we'll go find out for sure. Over here on the back side of the Creations shop, facing Test Track and the playground, there's Test Track. It's actually really quiet over here. I almost want to lay out on the bench and just listen to the scores and just fall asleep. I don't know why it's so empty over here. The construction walls are down, and you can kind of see the sign poking out here. They've got it covered up by the shrubbery walls, you know, lined up so that way no one goes back there. But look at that. Doesn't it look beautiful? And the cast member just informed me that once they open back up, they're going to have 12 new cars in there to show off, including a new Corvette ZR1, I believe that's the name. Sorry, I'm not really good with car names, but here's one right here. And while I was talking to the cast member right then, they will actually email you a packet on that Corvette and just with cool information, cool photos, different colors, all the stats and everything. So that's pretty cool. Let's go get a quick view of Guardians. Something smells really good. I'm actually starting to get really hungry. I'm not sure where the smell's coming from. Could be any of these little stands, but let's go take a look at Guardians. Look at that, we got Star-Lord out here meeting guests at Cosmic Rewind. How about that? So Cosmic Rewind is at a 65-minute wait. I personally don't want to wait that at this moment because I am hungry and I don't want to get on the coaster with an empty stomach. So let's go find us a snack somewhere. Maybe we'll go out to the different countries and find us a pretty good snack. I guess this gives me an opportunity to check out the Passholder lounge in Morocco. We'll do a little walk by of the Space 220 restaurant. That'd be fun to go into today, but I think my wallet says otherwise. And of course, our mission space is only 10 minutes for Earth and 20 minutes for Mars. But I think I'll be skipping that today. No need for a headache, that's for sure. But it is beautiful over here. And you know what? Geo 82 is open. I need to go check out that bar because it looks beautiful from all the photos and videos I've seen. A little bit pricey, but I would love to get a drink from there and just hang out. You know what? It just actually occurred to me that one of my favorite snacks is actually in World Showcase, and it's actually at the China Pavilion. They have these really good egg rolls, so I think I'm gonna go grab some of those. You know, today really wasn't a planned, let's hit this, let's hit that kind of day. I really just wanted to grab a new Disney shirt because I didn't like my old ones anymore, and I needed a newer one. And I love Figment, so that worked out. But I think we'll just take it easy, so, you know, see what the wait times are like, and if one's got a decent time, just hop in line for it. All right, let's make our way to World Showcase and immediately start in Mexico because that is the only correct way to start. And you can fight me on that, but I will always win.
It's so good. I was like, I knew the moment I saw that flash,
Here, we'll pop into Disney Traders really quick just to see if there's any different merch that we haven't found. We have some Figment merch over here. I'm sure this is probably the same merch that we can find at his shop at the exit. Here's something I really like. These cups with the icons in each part, but also this picture frame. I really like that picture frame. I might have to grab that on the way out because that's pretty cool. And it's only 30 bucks. Yeah, there wasn't too much stuff in there that was different than what we've already found already. Which is kind of funny because I feel like a month ago when I went in there, it was all Marvel and a few of the World Showcase shirts like Norway. So, interesting little shop. All right, let's head into Mexico and see if there's anything different. I probably won't stop in there, or at least fully stop in there, because I am getting very hungry, so I don't want to end up being hangry. So let's go to those egg rolls first, and then I'll come back around, maybe do a few loops, get my exercise in, get some good cardio to walk around World Showcase. It looks like we do have some construction walls up where they have the character meet and greet over here. So, wonder what's going on behind these walls. Here's a better view of them. All right, just like that, we're heading to Norway. Mexico was packed. Let's just say the margaritas are flowing and the lines are growing. But now we're in Norway, much more relaxed. However, I bet that frozen boat ride is got a pretty good wait. We'll take a peek. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the wait time, but I can go ahead and tell you when it's that far back out of the queue. I could even walk back there. So we'll get the egg rolls, do a little back and forth, and see what rides we can take a look at. And now we're heading into China. Bye, Norway. Hello, China. Ah, looks like everyone else knows my little secret about the egg rolls. The egg rolls have been devoured, which I ate beside one of my good friends, Mr. Ducky. Actually, Mrs. Ducky, because it was a wood duck. We're gonna head over into all the other countries now. Next stop, probably Germany, so I can use the restroom. Again, I fully recommend to stay hydrated, drink plenty of water when you're coming to the theme parks here in Florida during the peak summer times. And I've seen some people complain about headaches or they're really exhausted and they're sweating up a storm, but you know, maybe take some time, replace the sugary drinks and alcohol with water, because staying hydrated can go a long way out here in Florida. Heading into Germany now, and two of the little shops over here are closed, and usually Snow White is over here meeting guests, but not at the moment. So we'll just keep on going, and we might have to stop in one of the Germany stores so I can smell all the desserts being made and check out all the Christmas stuff. Gosh, it smells so good in here right now. I might have to get me a little dessert. It's always fun to take a little break and come watch the trains. Oh no, we got a train down. It's like we got one off the tracks. Talk of the town. Maybe they'll send someone out here quickly to put it back on the rail. Also, if you recall from my Jaws video from, what, a week or two ago, I actually dropped my microphone and it broke. So I bought one of the DJI 1 or version 1 microphones, and you'll have to let me know how it sounds in the comments. I've been playing around with it and it sounds pretty good so far. We have a little street show going on right here where a guy's stacking chairs, or no, a woman. However, pay no attention to the scrim behind her. Actually, we're going to backtrack a little bit and go into the Germany store. They always have some pretty nice things in here. I'm sorry, not Germany, Italy. Sorry, we are in Italy now. In the American pavilion, or rather specifically the United States pavilion, you have the Regal Eagle, which is a great place to eat at, but right beside it is a little bar that's connected to it, like a little outside bar. And to me, they have the best drink on property there, and it is called the Moonshine Sour. I highly recommend getting it at your next visit if you haven't gotten it yet. I mean, it's pricey, but it's probably the best alcoholic drink here on property, in my opinion. Look at us, we are just traveling countries as quick as possible. We're heading into Japan now. Now, Japan is actually a country I would really like to visit one day. I would love to go see Disney out there, and especially Disney Sea, but Japan at Epcot will have to do for now until I can actually go out there and visit Japan. We're going to the little candy shop. I always like to pop in here and see what they've got. So out in front of the little shop, I do see some construction walls. I'm thinking it might just be some maintenance, but who knows? Maybe we can get a better view if we go up here. It's just out of sight, but it doesn't look like anything major. Wow, it is really busy in here today. We got some Kit Kats. Who wants one? Uh-oh, I hope Universal knows this, especially with Nintendo World right down the road at Epic Universe. Who's going to sell the most Nintendo merch? And for my Sonic fans, yes, I know Sonic is not Nintendo, he is Sega, but his little plushie was in the same bin as all the other Nintendo ones. I think we might keep trucking all the way to France, and I really want to go ride Figment now and get out of the heat, because I don't know if you can tell, but it's a busy day today, and it looks like everyone's escaping the heat in all the shops, and it's just hard to walk through them. we can take a quick second and go check out the Passholder Lounge in Morocco. Hopefully it won't be busy. I wouldn't mind popping in to see what it looks like. Morocco is still so pretty. I need to come eat over here some more. So I was able to make it into the Passholder Lounge, and it's kind of busy in here. But it does feel good, really good to sit in this AC. They have a photo op area available, and you get this little pin when you enter. Nothing really special on it, just says Walt Disney World Annual Pass Holder, and it's just a little flag. I should also say that they have free refreshments in here if you are looking to sit down, relax, and enjoy some water. There again, stay hydrated. All right, so I'm leaving Morocco now just because the Passholder Lounge was pretty busy, and I wanted to grab a shot of the little photo op area, but there was a line of people and I didn't want to awkwardly film everyone, so we're going to head over to France and just take a look at Ratatouille. I'm sure it's a long wait, but hey, you never know. Oh yeah, France is looking mighty busy right now. I can only imagine what the wait is for Ratatouille, but I'm not going to peek at the app. I'm going to walk up and see for myself. Gosh, I forgot how far away the entrance to Ratatouille is. You gotta really walk behind France just to get to the entrance itself. Oh yeah, that's not a good sign. The line is all the way out here. Let's go see what that wait time is. Okay, so the wait time is only 60 minutes, which, if you want my opinion, it's really not worth it. So we're gonna keep on walking. I'm sure I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here, as I always do, especially on X. I would rather ride Figment, Marathon Figment, than I would Ratatouille. Said what I said. Well, at least it's pretty back here. You get to take in some sights and sounds for sure. So I know what you're thinking. Chase, you can't just go to Epcot and not get at least one drink or ride one attraction. So we're gonna go check out Figment. I'll get in line for that. I'm sure Guardians is probably still a 60-65 minute wait, but hey, I'm a local. I can come back whenever I want pretty much and hit these attractions. So let's go do Figment. Also, as I pass by through England and Canada right here, I just realized I keep saying Guardians instead of Cosmic Rewind, and I don't know, that's just what I call it. I just say Guardians because, I don't know, I'm dumb. Guardians just rolls off the tongue better to me than Cosmic Rewind. So, and if you're here in Orlando and you say Guardians, everyone knows what you're referring to. So, wow, it's really quiet over here. Not a lot of commotion going on as you pass in between England and Canada.
So you get your receipt and you go over there and hand it to her and they clean you up. Make a drink.
We made it back to Journey into Imagination, and the line is still out the door. Not too bad, but we'll go ahead and get in line for it. It's starting to look really stormy now. So we'll get inside that way. That way it starts to rain when I leave, right? All right, consider my imagination peaked. Now we're gonna head back to the front of the park, maybe check out Spaceship Earth. If not, I'm gonna go get that little Walt Disney ornament so I can put it on my, my work desk. And then I think we'll call it a day. Guys, why didn't you tell me my hair looked bad? It's that humid. It's about to rain and storm because it's thundering, and my hair is sweaty and flat to my head. You're supposed to tell me that. There's some really interesting Mickey Mouse rap music playing right now that I've never heard before. I don't know how I feel about it. I assume it's for the goofy summer celebration, whatever you call it, thing that's going on. All right, and there's Spaceship Earth peeking out over the tree line. Actually, you know what? We might have to go see Walt Disney's statue just real quick. All right, and there's the man, the myth, the legend with Geo82 behind him. Walt, big fan, really big fan. You know what? Let's see if we can get into the bar. I really don't know if you're supposed to have a reservation or not. But it looks really cool. Like, look at the lights in there. It looks like fireworks going off. I can't imagine how beautiful it is at night. Spaceship Earth reads for a 25-minute wait, but the line goes all the way back there. I don't know. What do you guys think? So I just talked to the cast member at the entrance, and it is reservation only. I probably should have known that. I assumed so, but that's all right. It gives me another excuse to come back to Epcot. So I may have to try that out next week or the week after, whatever works first. All right, so I grabbed the Walt ornament, so we're gonna head out now because it's thundering and it's getting really windy right now, so a storm's about to blow in if you can't tell up above me, so we'll chat as soon as I exit. All right, sorry to make this so quick, but it's starting to rain now. That was my Epcot day today, and grabbed some Passholder merch, got to go to the Passholder lounge, and got my Passholder magnet. All in all, great day. Got to end it with Figment. Grabbed a little Walt Disney ornament that I'm gonna take the little clip off and put it on my desk. I'll show you that on social media. But yeah, great day. Thanks for watching. I'm Chase. Stay tuned for more videos.